And we are back with FLBC basketball, the second game of our Friday evening doubleheader. FLBC facing off against the Providence University College Pilots. Really entertaining ladies game.
Indeed, a lot of action and then some fun third quarter. They were tied going into the fourth quarter. Some valiant effort by the Pilots, though, to put up their best offensive quarter in the fourth quarter. The Lady Conquerors tried to stay with it, but ended up taking the loss on that. And now we turn to the boys.
Yeah, Adrienne Alley gets a save in the first game because she closed that game out, scored the last 6 points in clutch. The men's team also coming off a break. This will be their first game of the year. Again, some familiar faces back for Providence. The men's team is a much more veteran team than the women's team. A lot of seniors, a lot of juniors on the team. Providence has the height advantage. Providence has the experience advantage. This is going to be a tall task for the Conquerors.
You stole my thunder. I was going to say a literal tall task, but also figuratively in a lot of different ways today.
I apologize for stealing your thunder. I am the thief of thunder. Providence has more or less, the men's team has more or less standard substitution patterns. But we'll see what Logan Strand comes up with for FLBC. We're probably giving 4 inches at every post position here, give or take.
It's going to be tough. And I will say, FLBC, they started out well last game before Christmas break. I later learned that a few of the guys were sick that game, but they really teetered out at the end of the first half and especially the second half as well. So we'll see how they play today.
As we go into the game, want to thank especially our production team, setup and coordination, Luke Klonbeck, game producer, Gracia Burke, and Nick Lundy on camera. 45 seconds to go. Setup is all taken care of. 40 more minutes of basketball ahead of us. I'm gonna go silent and turn things over to the PA crew for prayer, and we'll see you on the other side of starting lineups.
Welcome back to the Student Life Center here at the Free Lutheran Bible College campus for our second matchup of the night between the Providence Pilots and your FLBC Conquerors. Please join me in a word of prayer. Lord, I just thank you again for a wonderful day, Lord. I just want you to look after this game here, Lord. Protect the players, coaches, refs, everyone involved here, Lord, that you just protect them with your safety, Lord. I also just want to thank you for your son, Jesus, and for dying on the cross for us, Lord. Amen. Now let's meet the starters. First for the visiting Providence Pilots. Number 1, Elijah Roque. Number 7, Rowan Gilbert. Number 8, Emmanuel Oleko. Number 11, Raphael Reese Maestri. And number 15, Hayden Weeb. Pilots are coached by Pierre Dubois. And now, let's meet the starters for your FLBC Conquerors! From Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 3, Judah Kazuki. From St. Michael, Minnesota, number 5, Caleb Monseth. From Elk River, Minnesota, number 11, Frank Torfin. From Maple Grove, Minnesota, number 20, Max Winberg. And from Sacramento, California, number 23, Griffin Troll. The Conquerors are coached by Logan Strand.
All right, those are your starters. Again, for the visiting Providence Pilots, it's Roque, Gilbert, Oleko, Maestra, and Wiebe. For FLBC, Kazuki, Munseth, Torfin, Winberg, and Trull. That's a change to the starting lineup for FLBC. Normally, we've seen Grant Larson. He is not in the starting lineup today. But FLBC versus Providence, Wiebe jumping against Caleb Munseth, our normal 6-man. And yeah, you can see the size difference right now. It is, as they say, evident.
Yeah, I wonder with Larson, because you'd love to have some of that height in there. I'm sure that he'll get some time. So
that'll be interesting to find out about that decision. Things are getting set up. The ref is approaching center court where Wiebe and Munseth were going to get us going. Now, one thing for you to look for, Brett Erickson, Elijah Roque is one of my favorite players in the conference, and he is going to block a shot. He blocks one shot every game, and it's amazing.
We saw some fun blocks in the women's game.
Wiebe wins the tip. Maestra gets the ball, and he gets it immediately to Elijah Roque. Roque is going to be guarded by Kazuki. Entry pass goes out of the way to Emmanuel Oleko, and that's a turnover. Good defensive possession for FLBC. Providence is going to open in a press. Here comes Kazuki. Kazuki pushes the ball up. That was a show me press if there ever was a show me press. My goodness. All right, here's Winberg, high post, gets around Wiebe, pulls up right elbow. Max Winberg for 2!
Wow.
It's a 2-0 lead. Oh man, what a play by Max Winberg from the right elbow.
Elevates and just, yeah, what a smooth jump shot there.
Here's Rowan Gilbert, guarded by Trull, and now Maestra at the top of the key. Maestra 3 over Munseth. Oh my goodness. That was smooth. 3-2 now, Pilots lead. Trull with the ball, gets it back to Kazuki. Interesting, they got Trull at shooting guard right now. Kazuki running the point straight up.
Yeah, I was curious about that as well.
Kazuki, shake and bake, nothing there. Caleb Munseth 3 over Oleko is long, and then off the equipment. Coming the other way will be Providence.
Do you think there's any, maybe they're trying to prevent some easier threes maybe by that? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, but we'll see. And Providence fans, I'm going to do my best to make sure I call Emmanuel Oleko Emmanuel, because last season I called him Samuel every game I called. I felt terrible about that. Roque to inbound the ball after it's tipped out of bounds. And then we got shot clock reset going on. We've had troubles with the clock all season long.
Has that been especially in the men's game?
Yeah, it's been, and I don't think it's an operator thing. I think it's a sticky clock.
That does not surprise me.
All right, conference has been held. Decisions have been made. Thumbs have been upped. Roque with the ball, inbounds. The design play didn't go, reverses out to Maestra, another 3, and another 3 drink. Wow. Rafael Reese Maestra is 2 for 2 from 3, and he's got all 6 points for Providence.
Take him outside to get rid of some of the icy road conditions.
Kazuki bounce past the Munseth, rolls off his fingers. That's an unforced error and a turnover. Providence with the ball again.
Can't afford that against Providence. Will we see another 3?
Here's Wiebe on the right wing, pass denied by Winberg. Wiebe recovers, gets it to Maestra. Good pass down to Oleko over Torfin. Little left-handed bunny hook, good. It's an 8-2 lead for Providence.
Not a lot you can do about that down low.
Trank just did what he could, but that's going to be advantage Oleko all night long.
I'll be curious with FLBC if they're going to help a lot down low, but they got their hands full all over the place.
Munseth drives against Oleko. Floater goes off target.
Tried some Larry Bird behind the backboard action, did not pull it off that time.
Oleko, top of the key, hands off to Roque. Roque, oh, he's so quick.
So fast, it's so in control.
Gilbert with a 3, and it's 11-2, and Providence is 3 for 3 on threes. Our opponents shoot amazingly in this gym. I don't get it. Trinity shot the lights out against us. Providence is 3 for 3 from long distance. I don't get it.
I'm glad we have a nice facility, but we'd appreciate it if we could get some of that.
Munset drives to the basket, is denied by Gilbert. Ball out of bounds off Providence, and Luke Impola checks into the game for Caleb.
Gotta say, I love seeing Caleb back. He took a hard fall last game, got hit really hard in the head. Good to see him back and playing.
Yep. Trull passes to Torfin. Torfin 3 over Gilbert. Oh, in and out. That was halfway down. In transition, here's Maestro with the ball, lobs into Weeb, stolen by Trull. Re-tipped, and now Roque with the ball. Here's Gilbert. Skip pass to Maestra. Maestra fakes a 3, drives in. Long jumper over Impola, no good. Rebound comes down to Aleko. Aleko working against Winberg. Winberg ties him up, and Aleko is fouled. Aleko going to the line for 2.
FLC trying to get some help defense down there, but it's going to be tough.
I'm going to say this right now just to get it out of my system. The Providence Pilots have the most normal shoe game in the entire conference. There's nothing outlandish about their shoes. Aleko, first free throw, good. Emmanuel Aleko from Paris, France.
How do you rate FLBC's shoe game?
It's a little pastel for my taste.
I'm not a huge shoe guy, but I know a lot of people that are.
You know who a shoe guy is Aaron Arneson. Man, that guy loves his shoes.
That does not surprise me.
Aleko makes both. It's a 13-2 lead for Providence.
Again, the show me press.
Conquerors need to find some breathing space. Convert Trull to the basket, kicks out Kazuki for 3 from the left side. Judah can't convert. Good rebound by Torfin. Torfin blocked by Weeb. That was a serious block. Aleko in transition lays it in, and it's 15-2.
Nice left to finish from the big man there.
Torfin for 3 over Weeb, no good, in and out. Frank can't find the bottom of the basket right now. Here comes Providence. Elijah Roque drives on Kazuki. Shot disrupted, rebounded by Winberg. Max guarded by Gilbert in transition. Bounce pass up to Impola. Luke from Winberg for 2, and Logan Strand calls timeout.
Big time bucket, amazing pass there. Exactly what the Conquerors needed, some points in the paint, easy layup, and we'll take a timeout.
15-4, it's an 11-point lead. Game sponsor, and big thank you today to Truestone Wealth Management. Truestone is the official financial services provider of FLBC Athletics. You can contact Kyle Kirby, Mark Presting, or Tim Fugelberg at 701-352-1217 for help planning your financial future. Got our normal crew of Checker Inners on the YouTube channel. Good to see all you folks after some weeks off. Looking forward to a strong couple of months of basketball before the NIAC tournament being hosted here at FLBC before next year it moves up to Canada at CMU.
Oh, fun. Been fun to be able to host it here the past couple of years.
It'll be 3 years in a row for us. Right. Same 10 come out on the court after the timeout, and here's Roque with the ball guarded by Kazuki. It's an offensive moving screen. Is that on Aleko?
I think so, if I had to guess.
Moving screen on Aleko, okay. And so after the offensive foul, Providence comes out of the timeout in a full man press.
Now this isn't the show me press that we saw earlier.
No, this is a serious press. It's like, well, no, it was an absolute show me press. Well disguised.
They back off again.
My goodness.
Brian Flores, the defensive coordinator, gonna show me then all of a sudden I'll out blitz it or something.
Trull reaches for the ball, just trying to slow down the transition game. Fouls Rowan Gilbert at half court. Providence up by 11, 15:33 to go in the half. Gilbert to inbound, Griffin Trull tying his shoe, and Mighty Morphin Frank Torfin and Bennett Jones check into the game for Impola and Winberg.
Providence with a nice start on offense, especially from 3. Conquerors a little bit slow. Shots aren't falling for them yet.
Weeb takes the inbounds pass, guarded by Torfin. Here's Roque, guarded by Kazuki, now Maestra. Maestra takes a step, takes another 3 long on that 3 strong, rebound by Weeb. Weeb power dribble, gets tangled up after dribbling. Got a foul again on Griffin or a Kazuki.
I think Griffin.
Yeah, it must be on Griffin because Luke Grevin's checking into the game right now. So that's two fouls on Griffin in about 15 seconds, and he's going to head to the bench as Luke Grevin checks into the game for the first time.
That's the tough part with crashing the boards, trying to help down there with the height, but now we picked up some fouls down low.
We had our 2 guards guarding Hayden Weeb under the basket because of the offensive rebound. Lob comes into Roke, who's going to be marked by Grevin now as Kozuki has switched off ball. Munseth guarding Maestra. Maestra drives to the basket, extra step, no good, rebound by Frank Torfin.
Super clean, just couldn't quite get the lefty finish in there.
Oh, what a pass! Underneath. Implo! No, that wasn't Implo, that was Caleb Munseth. They all have the same hairdo. Caleb Munseth for 2, and it's a 9-point lead for Providence.
Phenomenal, like half-court pass there, right into the hands.
Rope,
look at the finish.
Rope gets around Grevin, but can't convert the left-handed layup. FLBC with the ball. Bennett Jones with the save, gets it back to Judah. Now Frank, pump fake, Maestra runs into him. Frank Euro steps, throws up a floater, no good, no contact called. Here comes the Pilots the other direction. Maestra into the paint, gives it to Aleko, is following. Aleko finger roll, good. 17-6.
FLBC has been able to get a few open 3 looks. They take one here.
Grevin, a little bit hard off the back iron. Aleko rips it out of Bennett Jones's hand, and they're going to get Bennett for an over-aggressive pursuit after losing possession of the ball.
And offensively, I do love that we've had 2 nice points in the paint, and I don't mind the open 3 sometimes, but we just have not been able to hit those shots.
Subs in for Providence as number 20, Parker Antonovs, and number 3, Lucas Agito check into the game for the first time. Roke with the ball. Looking for someone in the post, gets it to Maestra, top of the good closeout by Munseth there. This is Agito, finds Aleko, low post block, reverse pivot, oh, underneath. Emmanuel Aleko, so good in the post.
Indeed, and that one on defense, you have to close the baseline. You got to get in between the basket there, but phenomenal move as well.
19-6, it's a 13-point lead for Providence. Torfin with the ball, top of the key, now gets to the ring. Torfin drives, tries to go over Antonovs, gets the shot up, doesn't fall, but he's got 2 at the line. All right, Torfin shooting 2, the foul was on Antonovs. Sub in for FLBC. Looks like Winberg's going to check in for Jones after Frank's first shot.
FLBC at 4 fouls fairly early in this quarter, or in this half, I mean.
And the 2 fouls have come back to back. It's just crazy. It's been 2 pairs, just really close. Frank rolls one in, and Winberg checks in for Jones.
I'll be curious with the Pilots. I feel like we'll see a lot on offense from them, but they're doing a lot of pick and roll action. I think trying to get some switches, maybe take advantage of some of the height.
Torfin hits both free throws. FLBC now down by 11. See if we can get another stop and score. Roke brings the ball up the court. Roke gets to the baseline, under the basket, loses control of the ball, and then runs into and over Caleb Munseth for the foul. Roke probably wanted some contact called as he got under the basket on that, but he didn't get rewarded with that. Providence showing another off press. They're probably just looking to deny inbounds. They got it. Good effort by Lucas Agito, but nothing came of it. Now Torfin running the point for FLBC. 13 minutes to go in the first half. Judah drives to the left elbow, kicks out to Munseth. Munseth gets closed out immediately, gets it back to Judah. Judah, drive, bounce pass, Winberg on the right side, guarded by Antonovs. Winberg, Munseth into the paint, left-handed layup, up, oh! Caleb Munseth with the finger roll.
Phenomenal finish, gets under the arms and sneaks it around.
That was a great drive, great
2
take.
there. Late in the shot clock, too.
I think Roque might be the best ball handler in the conference. Egido, FIBA step, gets it to Aleko, jump ball. So Aleko with the offensive rebound underneath, tied up by Winberg. That generates a turnover, FLBC ball. Really good aggressive defensive play by Winberg there. Sub in as we're gonna, Braden Akers is checks in for Maestro. I remember Akers from last year and he can shoot. So Akers, Antonovs, Aleko, Egido, and Roque on the court for Providence. Winberg, left elbow, drives, closed off by the defense, and then tries to get it to Judo, loses control, and that's a turnover.
Pilot's doing a good job crashing when the ball does get down low. FLB starting out really wide, almost like 5 outside of the perimeter, honestly. But when we have gotten it down low, Pilots in general have been able to crash down on it, but we've had a few good points in the paint early in this game.
Right now, Providence is stuck trying to force the ball to Aleko in the post. They're not really running an offense. Torfin for 3. Mighty Morphin, Frank Torfin drains the 3. It's a 6-point game.
Conqueror storming back a little bit, especially on the offensive side. Defense, too, playing very disciplined.
Braden Akers into the paint, swarmed. Aleko comes up with the loose ball, drives, jump ball. Winberg generates another jump ball against Aleko. Max Winberg is fired up.
He was confident on that. I was not until I heard the call.
Right, sub in is Danny Beauchamp, checks into the game for Aleko. And Bennett Jones checks in for Munseth. So I wonder if Coach Pierre Dubril recognized that they were forcing it to Aleko in offense. They just took him out.
And he's been coaching here, I think now his 8th year. So, I mean, he knows his team well.
3 from Akers, good. That stops the run by FLBC, and it's a 9-point lead again.
You called it with Akers.
He's a shooter. Logan Strand calling the play. Kazuki running the point. Behind the back, gets into the paint, hands off to Winberg. Winberg strong to the basket, right hand layup, up and good. Max Winberg with the finish.
Phenomenal movement from FLBC there. Another nice layup in the paint.
7-point lead for Providence. Grevin guarding Roque. Here's Antonovs on the perimeter, hands off to Akers. Another 3, same spot for Akers, a little bit long this time. Torfin with Skide for that rebound. Kazuki, guard by Beauchamp.
Good save there.
Winberg, left side 3 over Akers, a little bit long. Rebound bounces around. Bennett Jones with the hustle. Beauchamp comes up with it. No one's got it yet.
Wow.
So someone committed a foul in that loose ball action, and all that play needed was yakety sack. No, it wasn't. It was a timeout. 30. So Providence got possession, called timeout. That's what happened.
That was crazy. I think someone stepped on the ball. Everyone was on the floor. It's hard to see what's going on. Thanks to Cisco, the official food provider for the Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary, for sponsoring tonight's contest. Cisco helps Chef Matt Petchel keep our students fueled with delicious, healthy meals. If your business needs a food supplier, call 763-785-9000 or find your local Cisco service center at cisco.com. Any jambalaya references for the people yet?
We had jambalaya on the last day of the semester, and I was so happy going into Christmas break with some jambalaya.
Is that one of your top ways to be sent into break?
Oh man, Matt Petchel, man, the guy can cook. All right, timeout over. FLBC down by 7, 10:32 to go in the half. In the game for Providence right now is Beauchamp, Roque, Antonovs, Egido, and Akers. FLBC answers with Trull, Winberg, Torfin, and Jones. Griffin Trull back in the game after committing 2 early fouls, sitting most of the last 8 minutes. Akers, dribble drive, nothing there. Antonovs, top of the key, happy feet, no Penguins in the gym.
Pilots have slowed a little bit on offense. I mean, they had that 3 from Akers, but they've been sitting around 19, now at 22.
Yeah, the offense hasn't clicked for them, and they've settled for jumpers.
They had a quick 15, and now they're only up to 22. FLBC fighting back a little bit.
Okay, it's probably going to get a Agito. No, are they going to get a moving screen?
I think on Bennett.
Okay, yeah, moving. So Bennett returns Aleko's moving screen from earlier, and now we're all even. Impola and Grevin check into the game for Kazuki and Jones.
Reaching the halfway point here of the first half.
Roke guarded by Grevin. Gets it to Akers. Akers, no one in front of him, decides to drive. Good closeout defense. Here's Antonov's underneath, loses the ball off the power dribble. Torfin comes up with it, gets it to Grevin. Good defense by FLBC.
That's what you love to see there. No fouls committed as well. Crashing down, making it difficult in the post for the Pilots.
Griffin Trull running the point for FLBC, guarded by Roke. Trull reverse pivots, kicks out. Here's Torfin, right side three, short. Rebound comes down to Antonov's. Agito.
Nice move.
Up against Trull. Oh my goodness. And Griffin couldn't do much there because he's got 2 fouls. It's a 9-point lead for Providence. Good.
Phenomenal move. Great drive and control with the speed.
Caleb Munseth checks in for Torfin. Maestra checks in for Roke. That's the first time Roke sat down this half. So no true point guards in the game right now for Providence. Trull lobs to Munseth. Caleb guarded at the top of the key by Antonov. So now Trull with the ball again, and he's guarded by Lucas Agito. Handoff disrupted and stolen by Providence. Good hustle by Caleb Munseth. Gets it back to Griffin. Griffin drives against Akers, but fouled. He's got 2 from the line, could not convert the and one.
Munseth, phenomenal effort there to get the ball, and Griffin doing exactly what you do in that situation. You get the ball, go right up to the basket, and draws the foul.
And my worry for Caleb there is he got his bell rung again by someone's knee. Doesn't look like he's affected by it, but after having knocked his head at the last game last semester, we'll see how this goes.
The only silver lining was that he was going into Christmas break, so a lot of time to recover, and just, again, thankful that he's okay and able to play it.
Trull makes the first 8-point lead for Providence. Trull makes the second 7-point lead for Providence. Good job, Griffin. Maestra is going to be running the point for Providence with Roke out of the game. Here's Antonov's. Hands off to Akers. Akers sets, shoots a 3, wide right. Much like Jets kickers throughout the ages.
I was always going to make a comment, Ravens and Pittsburgh, but I don't want to rub salt into the wound.
Some team's going to get a phenomenal head coach in John Harbaugh. I could not believe that move by the Ravens.
Even off of that missed field goal. I mean, I was so shocked at the firing there.
Yeah. So Maestra tries to deny the pass, reaches around a Conqueror and gets called for the foul. Grevin inbounds, gets it to Trull immediately. FLBC down by 7 with the ball, 8:30 to go in the half. Winberg on the perimeter, guided by Beauchamp. Here's Trull. Reverse pivots, nowhere to go. Good defense by Agito. Trull pulls up, shoots, forces a shot with time running out on the shot clock from the free throw line. No good. Rebound Providence. Here's Antonov's into the lane for the finish. Yes.
Good timeout here.
Full timeout called by Logan Strand. FLBC down by 9.
Yeah, good solid defense. The Pilots there looking better defensively. Offensively, I think they're still trying to figure it out, but they have a 9-point lead in a low-scoring affair so far.
Save the date for the Northern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference Tournament in the Student Life Center here on the campus of the Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary. On February 19th through 22nd, the NIAC comes to town for 4 days of excellent basketball. New this year, starting on Thursday. You can check all that out at the NIAC website, niacathletics.com.
Starting on Thursday this year.
Yeah, we got kind of playing games on Thursday before the bulk of it going on Friday. Also a banquet this year.
Oh, that's right.
8:08 to go in the first half. 26-17, Providence leads by 9. Emmanuel Aleko has been out of the game for 5 minutes, leading all scorers with 10, adding 5 rebounds to that. For FLBC, current scoring leader is Mighty Morphin Frank Torfin with 5 points and 3 boards.
Yeah, Loco, I'll be curious if he subs back in here for the rest of this half.
All right, coming out of the timeout, 26-17, FLBC down. Out of the timeout, we've got Agido, Maestra, Akers, Beauchamp, and Antonovs. No subs made. For FLBC, it's Griffin, Troll, Grevin, Winberg, Munseth, and Impala.
From FLBC, we've seen a lot of dribble handoffs. Pilots now. Yeah, nice
Griffin traveled, left his feet. Good try by Griffin, but he was among the tall trees in the paint there and couldn't get anything done with it. Providence ball. Maestra, top of the key, loses his dribble. Good defense by Caleb Munseth. Quick shot from 3 for Akers, no good. Munseth comes down with the rebound, gets immediately to Griffin Trull. Trull, left wing, gets it to Grevin in the corner. Grevin dribbles out of it, gets it to Munseth at the top. Griffin Trull 3 from the left wing. Ooh. Griffin Trull with the triple.
Big basket
6-point
for
game.
Conquerors.
7:20 to go in the first half. That was a big basket for the Conquerors. Agido drives baseline, pulls up jumper over Grevin, no good. Grevin fights around Agido for the rebound, shortest player on the court.
You'll love to see it.
Good heads-up basketball by Luke Grevin. Here's Griffin, guarded by Agido, gets it to Winberg. Winberg into the paint, reverse pivot, turnaround jumper around Antonovs, no good.
Oh.
Hustle, 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 Caleb Munseth.
Another phenomenal.
Oh man, that's like his
play.
4th or 5th hustle play of the game. Just a really good showing for Caleb.
Oh, deep.
Griffin for 3, no good. Maestra all alone under the basket, gets the rebound. In transition, Maestra dribbles left side, wraparound pass, gets it to Agido underneath, and 1. Lucas Agido finishes. Who's the foul on?
Impala, maybe? Yep.
Impala on the foul.
Big basket there for the Pilots. Again, going a little stagnant on offense.
Agido to finish the 3-point play, or attempt it. Now here's Emmanuel Alecko back in. So we've got Beauchamp, Alecko, Agido, Maestra, and Akers in the game right now for Providence. And it is a 3-point play for Agido. Just like that, it's 9-point lead again for Providence. Every time FLBC gets that gap down to 5 or 6, Providence re-extends back to 9 or 10.
That was the same thing in the women's game as well.
Yeah. Torfin, mid-range jumper over Akers, no good. Rebound comes down to Beauchamp. Beauchamp in transition, takes it all the way to the hole, no good on the left-handed layup. Good box out and rebound by Munseth.
Yeah, a little wild coming down there, just good solid defense there. I mean, because if he somehow makes that, you mean props to him.
Trull guarded by Agido, gets it to Torfin. Torfin sets himself at the right elbow, loses possession of the ball, recovers, and doesn't get a shot off. 10 now on the shot clock for FLBC. Trull trying to make something happen. Skip pass, here's Munseth in the paint. Can he get a shot off? No, blocked by Alecko. They're gonna get Munseth on the extracurricular activity as Agido ends up on the floor after that block shot. Elijah Roque checking back into the game after a significant rest. 1-1, FLBC sends Providence to bonus free throws. So with that sub, it's Roque, Beauchamp, Agido, Maestra, and Alecko. The only starter not in right now for Providence is Hayden Weeb.
Pilots forcing some tough shots from the Conquerors and getting late in the shot clock as well.
Yeah,
really locking down on defense.
The one thing FLBC has not been allowed to do with any amount of success today is drive to the basket. So extended lead to 10 as Agido makes the front end of the 1-1. Second shot for Agido also falls, and it's an 11-point lead for Providence. This is the point in the game where the Conquerors have kind of let the narrative get away from them. Let's see if they can recover, go on a little run. Judah to the basket, finger roll, yes! 9-point lead
Great
for Providence.
by Judah with the big down low.
Roque calls the play. Lecco's just kind of standing out in no man's land right now. I'm watching him, was looking for a screener, or looking to make a screen. 3 from Egito, tipped by Munseth, comes into the hand by Maestra. Lecco underneath, can't make the left-handed hook. Beauchamp kicks out to Roque. Roque pump fakes, gets around Winberg, shoots a 3, no good.
Double foul?
Double foul on Munseth and Alecko underneath. Too much activity.
Yeah, they locked arms or something. I couldn't quite see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hustle play. I don't think there's no ill will there.
Yeah.
But I mean, Caleb's working really hard guarding Alecko underneath, and Caleb's given what, 3-4 inches to Emmanuel. Emmanuel's listed at 6'7". Caleb is listed at 6'2", so that's a 5-inch deficit for Caleb, and he's working pretty hard on Emmanuel.
I don't remember the last time a double foul will be called.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen one in this gym. 31-22, FLBC down by 9. Trull takes the inbound pass, another show-me press from Providence. Torfin, right corner, a quick 3 from Winberg. Woo! Frank Torfin hits the 3, and it's a 6-point game again. This is where Conquerors need to stop and see if they can close it even further.
Yeah, I love that shot from Torfin, honestly.
Maestra blocked by Torfin.
Hits the big 3, gets the big block. Conquerors have a chance to cut in the deficit once again.
Oh, Torfin has to go through his hands. He recovers on the sideline. Dribbles out of trouble, 15 on the shot clock. Bounce pass into Bennett Jones. Jones drives to the basket and rolls it in.
Wow.
Bennett Jones closes the gap to 4. What a great pass, what a great finish.
Man, 2 times now when they were able to score in Alecko there. Good finishes.
Roque gets into the paint. Loses possession, stolen by Winberg. Here's up to Jones. Can Jones finish? Jones can't finish. Good shot. Torfin saves to Winberg. Winberg baseline over Alecko, can't finish. Here comes Beauchamp the other way. He's got Egito with him, but they're not going to press the transition game. Oh, Egito pump fake, drive, finger roll, no good. Rebound comes down to Torfin, who walks the tightrope and gets it to Kazuki.
Lots of action here. Good recovery from FLBC, looking to capitalize.
Trull, right wing 3 over Egito. Wide right, rebound by Alecko. And now things seem to have calmed down. FLBC down by 4, 3:20 to go in the half.
Pilots looking for some offense here.
Maestra with the ball on the right wing, guarded by Torfin.
Bennett with the assignment down low to Alecko.
Maestra has the ball stripped from behind by Torfin. Here we go, Frank in transition.
Oh, that's charged, I think.
Runs right into Egito. What a great charge take by Lucas Egito as Frank ran right into him.
Yeah, he saw it the whole way, planted his feet. And being a defensive guy, I love to see a charge, but not for the...
That was excellent defense.
Love to see it on our end, but big time for Providence there, too, to slow down the momentum. See, they definitely want to close out this half better. The Conquerors with a nice little run here to make it a 4-point game.
Yeah, it was 11, and then the Conquerors have gone on a 7-point run and closed the gap to 4, but it's been at 4 now for about a minute. 31-27. Frank Torfin with 8 leading FLBC scores. Alecko still leads all Providence scores with 10. We've seen Lucas Egito step in off the bench and have a really solid first half for the Pilots.
3 for 3 on free throws. Yeah, indeed. He's all over the place. It's what they need right now, too. I'm a little kind of shocked with how the game flow is going right now for the Pilots. They're a well-disciplined and well-coached team, though, so I expect them to finish out this half well. Conquerors, see if they can keep the momentum going. And, hey, you never know in these low-scoring games. One big bucket. I mean, it started with Torfin there, that corner 3. That was a huge shot for the Conquerors.
These final 4 minutes of the halves have been just killer on the Conquerors. So we'll see what Logan Strand has drawn up for them. If you're looking for solid biblical resources, make sure to visit the media page at Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary. You can find short courses, seminars, and audio or video interviews with interesting and insightful guests at flbc.edu/media. Go there to check out our recently launched podcasts for this year as well.
Can't get enough of Jason here. He's on the podcast.
Everyone gets enough of Jason, trust me. Out of the timeout, it's Winberg, Troll, Impola, Jones, and Kazaki for FLBC. Rowan Gilbert is back into the game. Gilbert, Aleko, Beauchamp, Roque, and Maestra for Providence.
Conquerors have had some solid defense down low. It's aggressive, but they've really settled down on the fouls.
Gilbert 3 from the left corner, no good. Rebound strong by Bennett Jones. Good defensive stop out of the timeout by FLBC. Bennett Jones got away with the travel. Impola pump fake into the paint. Scoop layup. Oh, no good.
Man.
Jones can't come up with the offensive rebound as Aleko comes down with it.
Ooh, almost a phenomenal finish there.
That was a good take by Luke. Gilbert hands the ball off to Maestra. Up against Troll, that's Griffin's third.
That's a tough one there for Griffin.
Three on Griffin, and here comes Luke Griffin right away. Logan Strand needs a second half from Griffin. I do not assume we're going to see him for the rest of the first. FLBC down by 4, and Maestra shooting free throws. Makes the first.
Yeah, fouls is something that could really hurt the Conquerors as this game, the later this game gets.
Rafael Reese Maestra quietly with a 7 and 4 right now for Providence. Makes both free throws and extends the lead out to 6. Now a real press on for Providence. Until when I said it.
They kind of like show on the first look and pass, and then they just back off.
It's an inbound to deny is really what it is. Yeah, Kazaki, top of the key, guarded by Roque. Now here's Winberg. Impola shoots 3 for Winberg. Oh, just off left. Rebound by Kazaki. Good rebound by Judah. Extra pass to Winberg underneath.
Ooh.
No good, but Winberg will be shooting 2 from the line.
Great movement, great pass there.
Not sure if this is on Maestra or Aleko. Maestra was on the ground. Yeah, it was Maestra. Winberg can close the gap back to 4 with 2 free throws here. Max, short on the first.
Grant's gonna check in.
All right, we're gonna see Grant for the first time all half. Grant checks in for Bennett Jones. And here comes Weeb. Weeb back into the game for Aleko. So Larson and Weeb, oh no, Beauchamp sits down. Larson and Weeb check into the game. Winberg with 1 more free throw can close the gap down to 5 with the make here, and he doesn't do that. Weeb with the rebound. Providence up by 6, 1:45 to go in the half. Rowan Gilbert with the ball. Gets it back to Elijah Roque, and then Emmanuel Aleko.
Tough matchup.
High post, skips to Maestra for 3, in and out. Good rebound by Winberg. Kazaki tries to get the ball to Impola. Good recovery. Judah, baseline drive.
Oh no.
Tried to hit a flashing Larson. Good recovery by Griffin.
10 on the.
Oh, Larson gets the ball and fouled by Elijah Roque.
That'll be bonus.
Are we in bonus? It's a double. No, not double yet. It's just a bonus. 1-and-1 for Grant Larson, seeing his first action of the game. 72 seconds left to go in the half.
As I said earlier in the women's game, low scoring game, free throws matter more and more. The miss there, but the offensive rebound from the Conquerors.
Really good hustle. Really good hustle by Max Winberg. Isaiah Gregory going to check into the game for FLBC.
Yeah, honestly on that board, he caught the Pilots sleeping a little bit.
I think Logan here is preferring the height, having Larson, Winberg, and Gregory in just for some added rebounding percentage-wise, I guess you would call it.
Fun to see Gregory get some minutes.
Okay, Isaiah thought about a 3, got passed out of it instead. Here's Judah Kazaki, runs into Roque, who comes away with the steal. Roque right side layup, up, and the finish good. 8-point lead for Providence.
FLBC with some chances late to close the gap, but not able to capitalize. Pilots now up by 8. With Conquerors with a chance here, getting some of the shot clock down. Larson at the top. Brevin now dribbles and drives.
All right, Kozicki into the paint, layup, no good. All right, shot clock's dead. Gilbert with the ball, lobs out to Roque, last shot. Elijah Roque saw what he needed to do, reset everything, and Providence is going to play for last shot, up by 8, can extend the lead to 10 or 11. Roque drives, right side, disrupted, but fouled by Grant. Offensive foul on Elijah Roque. Oh my! So Larson will be shooting a 1-and-1. What a turn of event. Oh no, it's on offensive foul. He won't be shooting a 1-and-1. Oh, it is. It is it? What are we doing?
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't know the college rule on this. Roque's third foul. Okay, so they're.
Yeah, I need to refresh on the rules. I don't believe it is.
So the Griffin back in for the last 3 seconds of the half. They want another ball handler off the press to see if FLBC can get a final shot off. So we're going to run a screen from Luke Grevin to Griffin Troll. Now, if I'm Logan Strand, you're going to run this screen, but the target is Grant Larson crashing from half court. We'll see if he does that, but I wonder if that's not part of the plan.
Maybe we'll actually see some pressure on this press beyond the first pass.
Okay, so they get the ball to Griffin. Griffin avoids the trap, gets a shot off, a little bit short, and FLBC is down by 8 at the half to the Providence Pilots. Now, I know we beat Dayspring for our only win of the season. At least of the games that I've seen this season, this has been FLBC's best half of the season.
Sure, especially closing out the half as well. They really settled down after the Pilots had put a quick 15 points on. FLBC settled down on defense, and offensively was able to capitalize on some looks.
So Providence goes into the half up by 8, 35-27. Now team stats, let's look at these for a second. Team stats after one half of basketball. Providence shooting 37.5%, 12 of 32 from the basket, only shooting 33% from 3. They opened up hot, and 4 for 12 from 3. FLBC shooting 30%, 10 of 33, shooting 21% from the 3-point. So that's one of your big differences. The total rebounding, despite the height advantage, Providence has 20, FLBC was 17. Turnovers, Providence has 6, FLBC has 5.
I think that's one of my favorite stats, honestly, for FLBC to be winning the turnover battle. Amazing to see that from them.
Entirely unexpected how even this game is. It really is. The difference in the game is Providence has made 1 more 3 and has 3 more free throws. And yeah, so we're down by 8. That's 6 of the 8 points right there.
Still anyone's game, and again, a low-scoring game, which I wasn't expecting. I expected the Pilots to get a lot more points, but here we are, 35-27, going into the half.
All right, so we'll leave you at that. We'll be back in about 12 minutes to get the second half underway. Again, Providence leading 35-27.
All right, thank you all for coming out tonight to watch some basketball. We decided to have a little halftime fun here. You know, the old classic basketball game here. You guys score a layup, free throw, three-pointer, and a half-court shot within a minute. Let's meet our contestants. Come on, let's cheer them on, come on now! So once it hits the 12-minute mark, you guys can start. Get your spots. All right, who's cheering for Andrew? All right, who's cheering for Logan? So you start. You guys ready? I'll count you down when it's time to go. All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! You got it, Logan. You got it. All right, there you go, Logan. Let's go. Hey, let's cheer him on. Come on, this is your crowd. Let's hear it. You guys got it. You got 26 seconds. Hey! All right, Logan, hit that half-court shot for us. Hey, you got 10 seconds. Cheer on for the 10 seconds. Let's go. Let's hear it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you all. Welcome for coming out tonight. Stay tuned for the second half.
We are back with 20 more minutes of basketball to decide the final in this one. FLBC coming out of the break down by 8 to the visiting Providence University College Pilots from Winnipeg, Manitoba. I think specifically they're from Otterburn, which is near Winnipeg.
I should know more about Canada, living close to it, but I'm not great at geography. So
living close to Canada when you're from Minnesota is not hard.
Yeah. But I was real close.
Yeah, you were in Rosa, like miles, just 10 miles away.
Pretty much.
All right, 90 seconds to go before second half underway. Emmanuel Aleko leading the way for Providence, 10 points, 8 boards. Rafael Reis Maestra, 8 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. Lucas Agito with 7 points. And then it tapers off after that for FLBC. It's Mighty Morphin Frank Torfin with 8. Griffin Troll with 5, but already in foul trouble with 3. Pair of fouls apiece for Torfin, Munseth, and Jones. 3 fouls for Elijah Roque, and 2 apiece for Aleko and Maestra. It will be interesting to me if fouls affect the narrative in the second half.
I am very curious the second half. Well, I'm expecting the Pilots will come out strong, maybe with some adjustments, just knowing how well they're coached and typical of their team. But yeah, I'm curious too with how this game plays out, foul trouble, especially on FLBC when that comes into play.
Right, coaches setting their final strategy, teams taking their final breather breaths of the halftime, and teams huddling up and getting themselves fired up and ready to play. Coming out of the break, FLBC puts on the court Winberg, Trull, Torfin, Kazaki, and Caleb Munseth. Providence countering with Aleko, Gilbert, Roque, Maestra, and Weeb. And I believe across the board, those are your 10 starters. Providence ball going west to east on your YouTube dial. And we are underway as Gilbert ready to inbound the ball at half court. Some light pressure applied by FLBC. Refs giving the final instructions. And away we go. Roque takes the lob pass. Kazaki on defense. Roque steps back into a 3 and drains it. Elijah Roque opens the scoring right away with a 3-pointer, and it's a 10-point game.
Just like the first half, starting out with a clean 3.
Kazaki, high post to Winberg. Winberg gets into some trouble, manages to bend out of it. Oh, what a pass by Winberg. Torfin runs into some bodies, throws it up. Wanted contact, ref said no. Gilbert the other way after the missed shot. Here's Roque again. This time Trull closes out on the 3, and Providence has to run some more offense. Maestra, left side drive, gets under the basket, turnaround jumper from 8, no good. Rebound goes through the hands of Kazaki to Maestra. Aleko, top of the key to Gilbert. Gilbert with the drive, over, around, Munseth, no good. Third chance points now for Maestra, no. Aleko with the 4th chance, hands off to Maestra. Left side drive, up, no good. Fouled by Munseth or Kazaki.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see on that one. Offensive boards really killing FLBC there. They were doing great at just rebounding in general, but Pilots started out with a made 3, and now a chance here at the free throw line. 2
for the line for Maestra. FLBC down by 11, 38-27, and the foul was on Griffin. Oh man, that's 4. 4 on Griffin, and right now Logan's. Oh, Luke's waiting to check in.
That's really tough, especially Griffin hasn't really done much on offense, and you really would love to give him some more looks. One of your best shooters that you have.
Okay, Maestra makes the first. It's a 12-point lead for Providence, and here's another stake in the ground moment for FLBC. Are they going to let it get away from them, and they're going to fight back? Maestra makes both. Providence such a good free throw shooting team, just really solid. They are shooting perfect from the line this game.
Indeed. I mean, just well-disciplined team, well-coached team, and it really shows.
Kazaki with the ball right side, gets it out to Grevin, steps into a rainbow 3. The bank from the baseline.
Oh my goodness, one of my favorite shots from the corner. The bank is open.
What a wide angle shot that was, amazing. Gilbert tries to answer with the 3 of his own. The bank is closed on this end of the court.
Yeah, you got to go closer to the corner, I guess.
Weeb tied up with Torfin, FLBC ball. Frank active on the takeaway. Oh man, I'm gonna borrow money from Luke after the game. Oh, here's a press. And then just
for one.
For 10 feet.
It throws me off. I haven't really seen something
Every
like that.
time I've said it, they just pull it off. It's amazing. Munseth, high post, gets it to Winberg. Wide open three from the top of the key, doesn't fall. Munseth hustling, gets the offensive board. Looking for some help.
Draws the foul.
Is that Weeb gonna get the foul? That'll be Hayden Weeb's first.
Another play by Munseth there. Huge rebound. He's been all over the place. Fantastic hustle. Love to see it.
Grevin, guarded by Roke, gets the ball to Torfin. Torfin into the lane, kicks out to Grevin. Another three for Luke. A little bit short left there. Caleb Munseth Hunsling can't save it, but man, that guy's all over the place. 10-point deficit, FLBC right now, down 40-30. Providence with the ball, and Roke's gonna bring it up. Roke crosses over to the baseline. Doesn't like what he sees, passes up to Weeb, top of the key, guarded by Grevin. That's a mismatch if ever there was one. Lob to Aleko. Good defense by Winberg. Aleko into the paint, left-handed bunny hook. Good for Emmanuel Aleko.
Yeah, the defense was so good initially, the pass down low, but Aleko settles down and makes a nice lefty finish.
Winberg on the wing, pass into Munseth, cutting, blocked from behind by Weeb. Good cut, better block. Here's Elijah Roke on the other side with the finish. 14-point lead by Providence. Okay, FLBC, fight back. Don't let it get away.
Providence fast in transition, gets some nice, Yeah, no.
Okay, Munseth blocked out of bounds by Aleko, did everything he could to alter Aleko's defense on that, and Emmanuel would have none of it.
Yeah, that was a tough one, especially the angle he was at, slightly under the basket, makes it even easier for the defender there.
Curiously, none of it is actually a town in Canada. Did you know that? It's in the...
Grevin!
Oh, Grevin with the left-handed layup, no good. In transition, Aleko misses the layup. Offensive rebound by Gilbert. Gilbert kicks out to, good hustle by Judah, but can't steal the pass. Weeb, top of the key, gets it to Maestra. Now Providence is gonna reset with 10 on the shot clock. Maestra, step back travel, happy feet, no Penguins in the gym. 44-30.
See what FLBC can do. Providence has been fantastic in transition to start this half, getting some nice looks.
Kazuki bringing the ball up the court. Munseth at the top of the key. Guarded by Weeb, bodied by Weeb. What's Caleb gonna do with it? Gonna pass out of it, gets it to Kazuki. Judah stripped on the drive, stolen by Maestra. Bounce pass to Gilbert, can he finish? No, Aleko with the putback. Logan Strand with a 30-second timeout, down by 16, and FLBC dangerously close to letting this game slip into oblivion.
I was hoping the jinx, but yeah, Providence coming out very strong the second half, starting out with a nice three, and then they've been locking down on defense and offense as well in transition, getting some easy looks.
So the difference here is that Providence is finishing in transition, and they're running an offense.
Yes, yeah.
They didn't run much of an offense in the first half,
No,
and they've been running a more efficient offense.
They're just trying to force it down to Aleko, and yeah, it just looks way better from the Pilots to start this. But see if FLBC can weather the storm. Just stay close, don't let it get out of hand. Still a lot of time left in the second half.
So off topic, what I do want to say is I think Providence has the best logo in the NIAC. I love their Pilots logo.
Someone would have to make a tier list of the logos in the NIAC.
I think we've got a clean logo. It's a little bit simple. It's probably between Providence and the Trinity Lion, which is a nice logo.
It's hard to beat just a nice lion logo.
the jerseys, right now I got to get it to Sisseton and Wahpeton. They've got some sick jerseys.
They have some awesome designs.
Okay, show me press. Griffin Troll still in the game with 4 fouls. And gets it to Luke Grevin. Shoots a 3 from the left side. A little bit long on that 3. Hustle rebound for Rowan Gilbert in transition. Gilbert has it stripped in transition. Recovers the ball. Kicks out to Elijah Roke. Right side 3. Roke is short on the 3. Rebound tipped by Weeb to Aleko. Aleko guarded by Griffin Troll. We don't like that.
Pilots really using their height now.
Oh man, no look pass from Maestra to Roque, who finishes with the layup. That was a nice looking play.
Oh no.
Ball disrupted, tipped, and it's a steal for Rowan Gilbert, or turnover I should say, not a steal. FLBC down by 18, just gave the ball away. Grevin's gonna sit down, Impala checks in, Torfin's gonna sit down. And so what do we got? Trull, Impala, Winberg, Kozaki, and Munseth on the court for FLBC. I don't think Providence has made a sub all half.
I think you're right. I can't recall one.
Yeah, so same 5 they started the half with. Aleko,
good defense.
Right-handed scoop hook, no good. Munseth loses it, out of bounds off Providence.
The second half, Conquerors only 3 points, Providence 13.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Griffin bringing the ball up the court, guarded by Roque. Finds Impala in the corner. Quick 3 for Luke. Short, rebounded by Roque. Shortest player on the court. Maestra from Roque to Aleko with the finish, and it's a 20-point game.
That's too easy. Yeah, they're really running the floor off those misses.
Bounce pass by Aleko, stolen. Aleko quarterback pass up to Roque. Roque dribbles around Trull, kicks out to Gilbert for a 3, and Rowan Gilbert, and start the music for the final credits. 23-point game, 53-30. Providence has run away with it here in the second half. Logan Strand calls a full timeout, trying to gather his troops. Short of an unexpected run, I think FLBC is now out of it, and Logan just needs his team to run and execute.
Yeah, this is really tough. Coming out of a timeout too, Providence looking very, very solid and looking to try to run away with this thing.
Thank you to sponsor Truestone Wealth Management for making this game possible. Truestone is the official financial services provider of FLBC Athletics. Contact Kyle Kirby, Mark Preston, or Tim Fugelberg at 701-352-1217 for help planning your financial future. Thanks also to season sponsor, Three Rivers Real Estate, and Caleb Carlson for help selling, buying your new home. Count on Caleb at threeriversrealestateteam.com. You want to do Cisco?
Yeah, let's do it. Thanks to Cisco, the official food service provider for the Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary, for sponsoring tonight's contest. Cisco helps Chef Matt Petchel keep our students fueled with delicious, healthy meals. If your business needs a food supplier, call 763-785-9000 or find your local Cisco service center at cisco.com.
Right, FLBC out of the timeout. Caleb Munseth, Griffin Trull, Bennett Jones, Judah Kozaki, and Matt Winberg. It's the same 5 for Providence.
I'd love for FLBC to just have a nice offensive possession, just slow it down a little bit, settle down, just get a good look.
Get a good look, get a basket, draw a foul, just something.
Just something positive for this team.
The 3 words that best describe FLBC, thankfully, are not stink, stank, stunk like the Grinch, but they are out of sorts.
I think we need the heart to grow 3 times bigger this time. Or
Griffin with the 2. That ball did not get much higher than the rim, and somehow it went in.
I should say instead of the heart, we need our score to grow 3 times bigger.
Well, we'll take a 2. We'll take a 2. Gilbert, guarded by Griffin. Here's Weeb, top of the key, guarded by Bennett Jones. Gilbert, 3 over Griffin, off left, rebound by Bennett.
Oh, no.
Bennett forgot about his pivot foot, took a couple steps, and that's a travel. Bennett still doesn't realize what he did.
That one's unfortunate, too. Finally, a nice rebound for...
Good defensive possession. Yes. Yep.
That's right, another chance.
Unforced errors. Roque to inbound, looking for Gilbert underneath the basket. Good defense by FLBC. Lobs to Weeb. Here's Aleko into the paint.
Yeah.
I thought he was looking for the flush on that, but Caleb fouled him. So Emmanuel Aleko is a part of the English Language Institute at Providence. He's in his 4th year again from Paris, France. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his high school. We like French basketball players in the Twin Cities.
We do. We do. Rudy's been playing pretty well this
Rudy
year, too.
Gobert, Joan Berenger, our rookie, and a visitor today, Emmanuel Aleko. Misses the free throw, rebound comes down to Caleb Munseth, but he can't come down with it. The ball is bouncing all of the bad ways right now for FLBC.
That one is unfortunate, but you'd rather it go out of bounds there than
give it up. Yeah,
get an offensive
Don't
rebound.
make them work for the bucket at least.
Exactly.
Maestra lobs to Aleko. They're going to let him shoot that three, so he doesn't. Aleko knows his spot. Maestra is going to shoot a three, though, a little bit long off the back iron. Rebound comes down to nobody.
And finally.
FLBC. Weeb thought it went off Trull. Trull thought it went off Weeb. The ref agreed with Trull.
Finally, FLBC getting the ball back.
Caleb Munseth bringing the ball up the court for the Conquerors. Down by 21. Bennett Jones drives on the baseline, loses the ball as he tries to reverse pivot around the defender.
20 on the clock.
Griffin underneath the basket. We've got a box set for FLBC. Here's the screener. Bennett Jones pops out, takes the pass, gets it to Caleb Munseth. Winberg wide open in the post. Griffin didn't see him. Maestra picks his pocket, and then Griffin runs into Aleko's elbow. Oh, Max Winberg with the killer block!
Whoa! Felt that one from back here. Probably everyone in the bleachers felt that one. My goodness.
That block altered the world economy. Roke.
Oh, wow.
Finishes with the two. Just parted the Red Seas for Elijah Roke.
What a finish. Silencing the crowd, too, after that tremendous block.
Providence. Okay, Caleb fouled on the floor going to the basketball. Providence up by 23, 13 minutes and 1 second left to go in the game. Okay, Frank Torfin checking into the game for Max Winberg.
Hey, slowly but surely some positives here for FLBC, some better defense.
All right, it's our first sub of the half for Providence. As
7 minutes in.
Parker Antonovs checks into the game.
See if FLBC can.
Oh, Bennett recovers.
Good
Good job. Munseth, left wing guarded by Aleko. Munseth's going to try to get around him. Shoots, no good, but 2 from the line as Aleko has just committed his 3rd foul. And maybe that's FLBC's way to get back into the game is you attack and get the starters of Providence in foul trouble.
Exactly.
You're down by 23. Some strategy's got to work here.
I love these little things that FLBC is doing. And it's paying dividends. Now we have a chance for some free throws.
Munseth with the brick off the free throw, unfortunately off back iron. Caleb a little bit frustrated with himself. He had such a good hustle first half, and he's just had a couple of bounces not break his way in the second half.
Tremendous hustle this game, tremendous game. I mean, even if it doesn't show up on the stats, he's been all over the place.
Munseth misses both. Antonovs with the rebound takes it away from 2 Conquerors. Antonovs just has it. Oh, and the steal. Munseth,
through the legs.
Man, Munseth's pass goes 5-hole on Frank. Turnover after the steal, unfortunate. Braden Akers checking into the game for Gilbert. Elijah Roke calls the play before the inbounds pass.
One thing about Griffin is in the game with 4 fouls.
He's been in most of the half. Akers, 3 over Munseth, short. Rebound comes down to Antonovs. Now Maestra, skip pass to Roke. Roke sets and shoots over Griffin, long. Rebound comes down to Munseth. Man, Caleb's hustling today. He is working hard. Griffin, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, no good. Oh,
close.
Did not get the home bounce on that. 12 minutes and change to go in the game. Akers pulls up from the free throw line, no good on the jumper. Rebound comes down to Bennett Jones. Man, Providence is growing cold here. FLBC needs to be closing the gap right now.
Exactly, this is the prime opportunity just to chip away at that lead. But so far, FLBC not able to take advantage of it, and Pilot still with a huge lead.
Bennett Jones on the right wing. Kicks out to Caleb, short on the 3, comes down to Akers. Akers loses and then regains possession, gets it to Roke in transition, up to Maestra, right-handed layup, no good, rebounded by Kozaki. Here's Torfin with the ball. Bennett Jones in the corner, tries to drive baseline, nothing there. Bounce pass to Munseth, tipped away. Now Aleko with Antonovs in transition. Aleko Euro steps around Kozaki, finishes with 2. Judah wanted no part of that.
Everyone really slowed down on that one. Oh.
Griffin Trull, quick 3, down by 25, can't hurt, doesn't work. Akers coming the other way. Bounce pass to Aleko, and they finish, and now we're down to up to a 27-point lead. Beauchamp and Egido waiting to check in for Providence. Grevin, Impel, and Winberg waiting to check in for FLBC.
Yeah, much needed at this point. Everyone's feeling it, I think, a little bit, especially on the hustle.
Griffin trying to get FLBC going. Loses hold of the pass, lobs it out of bounds, and now we got subs. 5 new players on the court. Okay. FLBC, after all that subbing, it's Kozaki, Troll, Grevin, Impala, and Winberg. Roke, Antonovs, Egido, Beauchamp, and Akers for Providence. Roke remains the only starter in the game for Providence. Beauchamp with the ball on the perimeter, hands off to Akers on the dribble weave. Akers at the free throw line, pulls up, good. That's 2, and it's a 29-point lead for Providence.
FLBC just needs to score only 5 points this half. You just gotta get something working.
Something falls and you get back into the rhythm. Troll with the miss. Rebound pulled down by Beauchamp. In transition, Beauchamp gets all the way to the baseline, turns around, kicks out to Egido. Now Roke. Roke short on the 3. Rebound by Winberg. 10 minutes to go in the half. 3/4 of the way through the game. Winberg loses the ball in transition. Here comes Beauchamp.
As of late, there's a lot more turnovers.
Yeah. Antonov sets for 3 and nails it. 32-point lead for Providence.
Just like that, the lead is huge, and FLBC needs to double their score.
Griffin Trull can't will a finger roll up in, or a scoop, or something. Beauchamp with the ball. Hands off to Roke. Antonovs in the post, guarded by Winberg. Let's see what Antonovs does with it. Hesitation step, counts as a travel. Happy feet, no penguins in the gym, please. Weston Jensen and Isaiah Gregory checking into the game for Trull and Winberg. This is Weston's first action of the year, the calendar year, and Gregory we saw in the first half.
Yeah, good to see them get some minutes. Fun to see Weston get in as well.
Impala guarded by Akers. Now Jensen. Jensen to the paint. Tucks the ball on his hip, passes out to Grevin. Grevin no good from 14. Rebound down to Egido. Chased down by Grevin, gets it to Beauchamp in the paint. Beauchamp pump fakes, gets Weston in the air and finishes. 8:50 to go in the game.
Tough spot for the Conquerors too. Logan only having 2 timeouts left this half. Had to use them early.
Grevin gets it to Impala on the right wing. Luke to Luke. Luke in the paint. Tried to force it to Weston, stolen by Roke. Beauchamp takes the lead pass, blocked by Gregory, nearly follow flushed by Antonovs, but it goes in anyway. About half a more inch and Antonovs would have flushed that on the follow.
Do you know how many dunks we've had in the Student Life Center?
Oh, several by opposing teams.
Yes, I'm not saying us.
FLBC has dunked at a handful of teams, but we usually don't have that kind of height.
Yes.
I want to say Andrew Carlson did it in transition once.
That'd be the guy if I had to pick. Ooh.
Grevin misses the 3. Under 8 to go now in the game. Roke, 3, right corner, no good. Gregory on the rebound. Hands off to Judah.
Takes a deep breath.
We are about to see Caleb Kindon for the first time from Providence and Levi Wren for the first time for FLBC.
Everyone getting some minutes. First foul in a while in this half.
Right. Agito with the foul on the perimeter. Grant Larson and Levi Wren checking into the game for FLBC. Roke checks out after Caleb Kindon. Kindon from Cranberry Portage, Manitoba. That might be town name of the year for us. Cranberry Portage.
All right, I'm calling it. I want to see Levi Wren get some points here.
Levi Wren, who has a 3 this year. Ball stolen by Agito. Agito lobs to Antonovs. Ball disrupted by Gregory and stolen. Weston to Gregory.
No.
Not exactly crisp passing.
There we go.
I don't exactly know what just happened.
Gregory, I think 3 times, tried to pick the ball off the ground, and it just kept slipping. And then he had the ball, and eventually a jump ball was called. I'm not so sure about it, but
I thought Gregory was trying to grab the ball and call a timeout, and he couldn't get his hands around it to call a timeout. I don't know what was going on. Antonovs, at any rate, takes the inbounds pass. And here's Agito, left side drive, reverse pivot. Roller, no good. Here's Levi Wren in transition. Wren trying to get around Antonovs. Pulls up for a jumper, passes out of it, stolen by Akers. Akers is trapped on the bench. Loses the ball out of bounds, but off FLBC. Under 7 to go in the game now.
You can tell some people getting some first minutes of this game. A lot of energy, a lot of hustle, but the ball is bouncing around all over the place.
Logan Strand has emptied his bench at this point in time. Still a handful of players we haven't seen from Providence. Akers, 3, drains it. Akers has been a little off today, but that's his second 3 of the game.
Oh no.
Grevin runs right into Grant Larson. FLBC, what are we at for the half?
5.
5 for the half. 36-5 second half. Disastrous for a pretty competitive first half from FLBC.
Yeah, I love how they closed it out, and they were getting some easier looks. I mean, some of the credit is the Pilots have had better defense for sure, but we have not been able to run the offense and get even easy three looks at this point.
Beauchamp attacks underneath, fouled but can't convert. Right, we're going to see a new player from Providence. Is Garrett Smith on the sideline waiting to check in from Regina, Saskatchewan. I'm going to Regina this summer.
Oh, really?
Likely flying there because I am speaking at AFLC Canada Family Camp.
That's what I was going to ask, if there was some sort of camp up there. So.
Elbow Lake, Saskatchewan. It's called Elbow Lake because the lake looks like it has an elbow.
Oh.
Big stuff there. Beauchamp makes the second, and it's a 40-point lead for Providence. We are pretty close to running clock time. Grevin gets around Akers, skips to Gregory. Isaiah Gregory for 3. Isaiah Gregory for 3. All right, Isaiah, good to see you. We love it.
Much needed bucket and clean 3 there for Isaiah.
Agito trying to get to the hole. Grant Larson stops him. Blocks the ball out of bounds after off of Agito, excuse me.
I'm still calling it. I want Levi Wren get some points in this game.
We'll see what we can come up with. Grevin brings the ball up the court for FLBC. Grevin hands off to Gregory, late of the 3-pointer. Now Grant Larson, pump fakes, baseline drive from the right side. Hop step and the finish. Grant for 2.
Just like that, FLC has doubled their points for the half.
72-37. Agito, left side drive over Larson, no good. He was blocked last time, decided to do the floater this time, didn't work.
Oh no.
Grevin dribbles off his foot but recovers. Now it's Weston Jensen, wide open lane.
Oh. Tried to pass it around him, but some heads-up defense.
Deflected off the face.
You could see it all the way. Weston wanted to get that pass around him, but but was not able to get it through the face.
Grevin passes to Weston Jensen, back to Grevin. Left side, step back 2 for Luke. The teardrop, no good. A little bit of a scrum on the court, and Providence comes away with it. Here's Garrett Smith up ahead to Caleb Kindon with the finish. Grant, got away with the foot drag there. Levi Wren for 3, nope, off left.
It's all right. Some second half energy from some of the bench players from both teams.
Agito fakes a 3, runner for 2 instead, yep. 76-37. All right, so that was Lucas Agito off the steal going up again against Grant Larson. So Grant's denied him a finish 3 times on that same identical play, but this time Agito got him on the foul. So at least Lucas will have 2 from the line.
Finally some stoppage of play here after a lot of back and forth.
Agito makes the first, so Providence now has missed 3 free throws all game.
Wow, very impressive. That goes a long way, especially in these later, maybe in the NIAC tournament, some big important games. Free throws are huge.
78-37 as Elijah Roque checks back into the game for Lucas Agito. Providence showing on the press and backing off. Grevin reverses to Gregory, and here's Weston Jensen with the ball. Levi Wren runs right in to Garrett Smith. Short on the 3 for Gregory, and Providence comes up with the rebound. Corner 3 for Akers, no good. Rebound comes down to Isaiah Gregory, who draws a whistle, and we've got an off-ball push on Elijah Roque. Is that his 4th? Yep, that's Elijah's 4th. Sub in for the first time now, we're going to see Nolan Carroll. He played last year for Providence, saw some game action against us and in the NIAC tournament. Grevin, left side, hands the ball off to Grant Larson, top of the key to Levi Wren. Wren hands off
nice
to Cutting Weston Jensen, banks it off for 2. Wren with the assist to Weston.
Nice job, Wren, being patient, not panicking, and being rewarded with the assist.
Here's Grevin. Luke coast to coast, and the finish! Luke with the finish.
First he banks a corner 3, and I don't even know how he made that shot. Under 3 minutes now here.
Carroll hands off to Kindon, and this underneath is Garrett Smith. 3 for Caleb Kindon. 2:44 to go in the game, and the clock has not run. Clock needs to be running.
Yeah, they're keeping it, keeping it rolling.
But for the running clock to be running, the clock has to be running. All right, there we go. I think we got away with like 8 seconds of basketball without a second ticking off on the clock. Impala into the lane, tries to kick out to Gregory, disrupted, but Gregory does come up with it. Weston Jensen for 3. Oh, Weston nails the 3. Good minutes for Weston.
Indeed, some clean. He had that nice cut and that easy finish down low, and a nice clean 3 from him.
Garrett Smith underneath, working Grant Larson, no good. Garrett will have 2 from the line. Garrett working on Grant was hard for my brain to figure out. 2:15 to go in the game. Levi Wren to check back in after this first shot. Missed the first one, Garrett Smith. Wren checks in for Grevin. All right, and Rowan Gilbert is checked in for Akers. So, Gilbert, Carroll, Smith, Roque, and Kindon in for Providence. Wren, Gregory, Larson, Jensen, and Impala in for FLBC.
Final 2 minutes of this game wrapping up. Again, I would love to see Wren shoot a 3 and make one, so we'll see what happens here. Impala drives, fancy footwork, and the finish.
Yeah, Luke with the finish. 81-46, 150 to go in the game. Roque, top of the key. Gets to the hoop, right-handed layup up and good. Elijah with the finish. That gave him 13 on the game. Aleko is going to finish with 20 and 12. Great game by Emmanuel Aleko. Carroll with the steal in transition. He's going to go, behind the head pass, the Rowan Gilbert finish.
All right, time to slow it up.
Luke Impala now with the ball at the top of the key. Thought about a long 3, instead passes off to Grant Larson, guarded by Nolan Carroll. Larson with the take, finish over Nolan Carroll. 60 seconds to go in this game. Kindon for 3. It's his second of the half. 40-point lead again for Providence.
I was curious if the Pilots are going to try to get Garrett Smith some points, or maybe some looks for it.
Might, yeah, he's had some shots underneath. Here's Gregory from Impala, can't finish. Impala with the putback, and another putback. He can't finish on either one of those. Here's Roque coming the other way. Runs right through Levi Wren. And the layup, no good on the finish. Weston comes down, harassed by Nolan Carroll. Impala. Impala long 3 and nails it. All right. Luke Impala for 3 over Rowan Gilbert.
Low arcing shot, but it goes straight in.
And that'll be the last thing we see in this game, as Roque's going to let the clock run out. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. And we're going to end with an 88-51 finish as Providence pulls way away in the second half. Thank you for all of our viewers online for joining us this game. Thank you to producer Gracia Berg. Thank you to setup Luke Quanbeck. Thank you to camera work by Nick Lundy. Thank you, Brett Erickson, for subbing in for Wade Mobley, who's in Florida. Thank you for a good game by the teams, clean game called by the refs. We will see you back here tomorrow for another doubleheader games. Same 2 teams, 12 and 2. Tomorrow. Until then, stay safe. See you tomorrow.